What's going on, guys? Sam Addo here, SCA Fitness TV, week 4, chest. So today is going to be a really interesting day because last week we got to a point where chest went really well. I was happy with the workout, but now we're getting to our real heavy load. This is where kind of like the moment of truth of what we put in place last week. Has it come to fruition? All the little niggling doubts, we're going to kind of answer them today. So let's get in the gym.
First exercise, your favourite one?
Yeah, flat bench. We go way back.
You just got to terms last week, so let's see what you like this week.
Yeah, let's see. You know, hopefully we're stronger. You know, in all aspects, and this goes according to plan. But yeah, feel good. We'll see what happens.
It's a new hat as well.
New hat.
It's the first hat
It's a new hat. Exactly.
Feeling refreshed for chest.
I'm feeling a new man. That's what I'm doing. I'll tell you if I'm still a new man in about 10 minutes. We'll find that out. Felt a little bit tight on my right hand side, nothing major, but
is the bench being nice to you today?
Bench is being all right, but I think that one definitely took it out of me. that five reps, it took it out of me, but still it felt all right. To be fair, it's just yeah, I'm trying to really concentrate on form, trying to pin my shoulders back, get my chest out, and then just, you know,
get that contraction
in there. So far so good. Felt a little bit on the right, just a little ache and pain, but so far so good. So let's finish strong on set 4. Complete, done and dusted. Could I have gone heavier? Maybe. But
did you train smart yesterday?
Train smart, yeah. I think I got it. I think we got it right. Could have gone, yeah, you know, like I said, I could have gone a little bit heavier, but by and large, I think it's a good place to be going into the remaining weeks. It's about now getting some solid lifting in. You know, for the first 2 weeks, I got it all wrong, and as a result, kind of
learn from the mistakes.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm trying to end strong, and being able to kind of, you know, lift this. Triceps are feeling strong, biceps are feeling strong, chest is feeling strong, and that for me is a recipe for success. So yeah, happy with that. We're going to move on, see how far we can push it, and we'll take it from there. So on to the next. So exercise 2, incline Smith machine chest press. I am doing 4 sets, 5 reps. I've gone up the same weight as on the flat bench, although I'll look to see if I go higher with this, because obviously it's on the Smith machine. It will just depend on my form, my lifting, how I'm progressing through the reps. But if I think that there is room and margin to go higher, I will push myself to do so. So let's get after it. Let's get through the sets, keep the form, keep the motion, stay positive. Let's go. That was hard. Sets me nicely up for set 4, doesn't it? That was hard. Oh man, it was weird though, because I came to rep 5, and usually in my mind I'm thinking to myself, it's time to quit. It's time to just let go at 4 and whatever. But it was slowly coming. It was slowly getting there. They got there, pushed through. So I'm happy with it. We did up the weight as well. I did up the weight. I went from 35 aside to 40. Just because I felt 35 was just a little bit easier. Well, I was just going through the motion a bit easier, so I've just upped it slightly. Now I'm feeling the peak, so I've got 1 more set to go, set 4. I'm gonna get some water, channel my mind, and we're gonna go and get after it. So yeah, let's see how we get on. So we got seated cable flies. So far, first 2 exercises have gone well. I'd like to say surprisingly, but I feel like it's all just been an improvement and progression, that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's first 2 exercises have gone well. Managed to go heavier on the incline Smith machine, which was good. Now we've got I say seated, it's cable flies, but
Lying down.
yeah, they're lying down. Yeah, lying down cable flies.
Is it flat or incline?
Slight incline. You can do flat if you want. I prefer to do incline, so it's entirely up to you. So yeah, we're just going to kind of wait in the queue. I might do something shortly in between just to kind of keep warm whilst I'm waiting, and then I'll come back and do it. But 4 sets, 15 reps. Just get after it. Oh, that was hard.
That's only set 3?
Yeah, set 3. It hurt. I kind of got to about sort of 10, 11 reps, and I was starting to feel the pinch a little bit there. But it wasn't too bad. It's a nice contraction you feel. You find the whole motion of that.
You get a nice stretch as well.
You get a lovely stretch at the bottom. You get a lovely contraction at the top, and you're constantly under tension the whole way through. And that's why I just got a slight preference to doing this than doing dumbbell flies. Don't get me wrong, I will come back to dumbbell flies at some point, but I'm trying to build all the muscle groups around it without causing injury, and then I'll come back and see how I perform. But yeah, so far so good. 3 sets down. That one I felt a little bit of a pinch, but I felt the pinch where I needed to.
Yeah.
So this final set should pose a few challenges. I may even put a rest pause in there, but so far so good. So let's get after set 4. That's a wrap. 4 sets of 15 done. Chest feels good. It feels good. Bit fatigued, but feeling good and strong. So so far, 3 exercises down, 3 successful exercises. Happy with how this session is going so far. So we're gonna get this written down, move on to the next exercise, and continue our positive mental process of visualizing the exercise, what success looks like, and then basically trying to accomplish it. So let's get over to the next exercise.
Three sets.
3 sets down. I increased the weight as well. Feeling strong. I think what it is the positivity of doing the first 2 exercises and coming out triumphant.
That's what we said. It's all about the flat bench.
It is. Well, if that went well, everything else was going to go well. Put me through my paces. But I came out again successful. I did all the sets, pushed myself, and I was really on the limit. So now I'm coming to these, and I'm powering through these. So my shoulders are clearly feeling stronger. Chest is starting to develop, even though it's developing slower than everything else. But it's successful. Successful reps make successful sets. That makes successful sessions, and that's kind of where we're at.
Builds the momentum for the rest of the exercise.
Builds that momentum, and when that momentum is all good, boy,
don't stop.
Don't stop, man. Enjoy it and just ride it, and just freaking, milk it for what you can. Make sure you put that hard work in, and you stay true to your form, your disciplines, your principles, all that sort of stuff. Just because you're, in a good position, don't freaking take a shortcut. Still put in that hard work. It's far more rewarding. I'm going to put my hard work in this set 4 now. And that's a wrap. Set 4 done. Another successful exercise. Yeah, feel all right. Yeah, feel pumped. Chest feels as good as it can be for for now. It's only going to feel better and feel stronger over the course of the next few weeks. So I'm going to get this down, write it in, then we're going to move on to the next exercise. I don't know what it is yet, so I'll check in my book, but I'll be back with you in a second. Seated flies,
Yeah.
seated flies. So we would have done dips before, but the machine's in use, and I couldn't be bothered to wait around and all of that sort of stuff. So we're going to jump onto here. I know what numbers I was hitting last week, so I've increased the numbers. It's 15 reps, 12 to 15. 15 reps really is the mandatory that you want to get. So get after it. Work strong through these. One more exercise after this. But yeah, let's get started with set one.
How was the set so far then?
It wasn't too bad. Form towards the end of that, I was getting a little bit tired, so it was a little bit ropey, but got through it.
How come you choose to hold the bars higher?
I don't know, it just feels a more natural feeling for me. I feel I get a better range of motion than when I'm trying to grip. Well, I don't know why, it just feels a little bit more natural for me, so I'm going to persevere with that. And yeah, I just find when I'm doing that,
Probably because you're taller as well.
probably definitely something to do with that, but it just feels better, so just going to persevere with it, see how we go. But 3 sets in that set, I started to feel the pinch. Yeah, it was just starting to get to me a little bit. I think just getting a little bit to me. So we'll try and get through set 4, maybe even incorporate a rest pause, see how we go. But yeah, so far so good. Session's been a real success. It's good, and even with the January the 1st that Dylan enlightened me. To those of
There's
the
a
gym.
lot of them today.
Yeah.
That's why that explains all the traffic.
Exactly, and if you don't know what January the 1st is, pop it in the comment, your best guess. Maybe in a few videos down we'll explain, but I'm sure you hardcore SCA Fitness TV fans know what January the 1st is, but there was a lot of them today. Clogging up valuable space, meaning I can't get my gains on. But now they've all vacated the premise.
It's time to go get their pizzas now.
Exactly, they've done their 25 minutes. Now it's the I'm not knocking anyone, by the way. That 25 minutes may be good, but it's time for me to get set for. I'm gonna fill in the hole that I've already started digging. And that felt good. Yeah, chest feels like it's taking shape. I've still got a long way to go, but chest feels like, from a muscularity perspective, I'm building the right way. So seated dips.
What's the reps?
That's a good question.
That's why you have that book?
Yeah, that's why I've got my book. I can't remember if this is a 15 rep or if this is a.
I think you went lower.
Yeah, I think I follow suit. Yeah, it's 4 to 5. We're going heavy with this. So 4 to 5 reps. We're gonna go heavy and yeah, see what we can do. So let's get over there. I'll get this documented. Let's get some dips on the go. Finish off chest, finish strong. Then we get some cardio. Three sets, yeah, I've gone heavier. I'm just feeling a little pinch in my shoulders. My shoulder, should I say. It's just a little bit troublesome. Maybe it's because of the angle that I'm at. I can still push through it. Whether that's the right thing to do, I don't know. It's sore, but I'm able to push through, and I kind of just want to complete the set. So I've got one more set to go, and I'm just going to try and just get through it, finish it off. But you know, it's all about the gains, isn't it? Really, you got to do some. You got to do some of these things for gains. So let's just push through, and hopefully we don't create any further problems.
So wrap for chest.
Say again?
Wrap for chest.
Wrap for chest, finished, done and dusted. Get this written in. Seated dips, 4 sets.
They've seen the use of this now.
Say again?
They've seen the uses of this.
It's necessary. 77 kg. So I've got good reference points now. So let's move over to cardio. I'm going to do the bike. I'm gonna get the bike. Get the treadmill. I'm tired, but let's go. What was that, was it 118, 119?
Yeah, 118.
We're gonna move on to the treadmill.
I've noticed something though, you're sweating less as the weeks go on.
I am, I know. I'm noticing that. Don't know if that's good or bad. Maybe it's good. Maybe it means I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was okay. It was okay. My quads felt fine in the end.
Probably loosened them up as well a bit.
Yeah, they were a bit tight, stiff after the bike, but it didn't feel too bad. So I'm gonna move over to arms now, get some biceps going, and see where we are.
So next exercise
is so we're gonna start biceps. Is seated barbell curl. So creature curl, essentially. Instead of doing it on the machine, we're gonna do it on the easy bar. 4 sets, 10 reps. Starting off with 10 aside.
where are you gonna grip it? Are you gonna grip it close or?
No, I'm gonna take a. No, actually, no. I'm gonna go close grip.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go close grip. I think it's just slightly more comfortable and more concentrated as well. So
On the peak of the bicep.
yeah, peak of the bike, exactly. So yeah, let's get set 1 going. The weight's fine. I think the motion, because I haven't done it on this for so long,
Yeah.
the motion just feels a little bit weird for me. But I think over the course of the week, once you get kind of like set on it again, you'll be fine. But yeah, lifting up, feel strong, lifting the weight well. It's not massively heavy weight, so it should be well within the compass. 4 sets, as I said, 10 reps. This is the first exercise. I'm just getting through it, so just going to try and work through biceps quickly and effectively. Do 1 more set of this, and then we'll move on to the next bicep exercise, and make sure we keep that pump real. That freaking.
You didn't like them, did you?
No, I really didn't, but it's got to be done. Just going to quickly add. I haven't put the cardio. Sweating the joint out, I am. Sweating it out. Second exercise, I'm going to do. Change my mind. I was going to do hammer curls, but I'm going to do just normal bicep curls. So
What's the reps going to be? It's quite heavy.
3 sets, 10 reps per arm, so 20 in total. There's yeah, we don't reduce just because the weight goes up. It's biceps, we got to get after it. So yeah, 3 sets, 10 reps per arm. Good job it's only 3 sets, because that's just, my biceps are now burning. Look, kicking. But that's what we want. Full of blood, feeling strong, but I'm starting to feel that build up of lactic acid. So yeah, 1 more set to go. And 1 more to go, and then we look forward to the Stairmaster.
You definitely look forward to that.
Oh,
The Stairmaster looks forward to meeting you as well.
If Viking does every week, twice a week. It looks, is it twice a week or 3 times?
2, I think.
It's 3 times a week.
Is it?
Yeah, me and the Stairmaster, we renew acquaintances.
You've set records though.
I have.
Week.
I've set records. He tries to break me, but I just step all over him. That's what I do. So cheesy that was. I'll do my final set.
I don't think you liked that, did you?
Freaking hated it. Jeez. Oh, what a pump though in the biceps. But as the look on my face is probably painting. I'm trying to smile. So I'm going to sit down. I'm trying to smile. And I can't. 3 sets, 10 reps done. Biceps are feeling on fire. I'm going to jot it down. Then we're going to do the last bicep exercise.
And that's another step closer to the Stairmaster.
Another step closer to destiny.
It's just waiting for you, no one's going on it either.
I know it's got its doors open, waiting for me to step in and step right up. Yeah, but get this jotted down. We're going to end strong on biceps. Favourite of mine, concentration curls, 3 sets of 10. I'm just going to go and get straight into it. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Not bad. I like this exercise, to be fair. So I always look forward to doing it. We've got, yeah, I've kind of just gone through the motions, increased the weight slightly, but so far so good. We're just going to get the final set in now, quickly, because I'm still feeling strong. And I'm just going to get straight over to the Stairmaster.
The doors to hell still open as well.
Still looking good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's go do this. Stairmaster.
Gateway to hell.
Gonna go over there. 7 minutes. I'm gonna drop the weight. I think I did like 15
Yeah.
last time. I'm gonna probably drop the weight to about 12.
The weight.
Sorry, speed to about 13. Sorry, I do it to about an even 13, and just kind of put through my calves. My calves actually, yeah, and my quads are feeling a little bit sore. So I just want to get the 7 minutes at a decent pace and kind of just push through. If I feel strong coming into the last couple of minutes, I might increase it, but the most important thing is getting consistency on this exercise. So 7 minutes, here I go. You know what? Changed my mind.
Pushing for 15.
Yeah, I've changed my mind. Just like that, I just changed my mind.
It's because you think, oh, I got a day off tomorrow.
Yeah. So why would I? Why would I? Why do I want to slow it down? Let's just push through. This is probably the most stupidest thing I've probably ever done. Bearing in mind that my legs are hurting, but as I say, got a rest day tomorrow. Let's just push through it.
You're shocking the machine, not just your muscles.
We've only got 6.5 minutes left. long way to go. Long way to go.
Time is going slow as well.
It is.
You actually set a record, I think.
Record.
7:40. Good timing. The camera's starting to flash. Sam, I don't think that's drinking in moderation, is it?
You know, now I've finished. All I feel to do is just get as much fluid into my body.
Nice cold one as well.
Oh my god, how hard was that? I mean, it was weird because
Your mind was set on a lower level as well,
It was,
so you
and
pushed yourself a lot.
I just pushed myself. It's like what we say, it's a rest day tomorrow, so you got no excuse to push yourself. And so I kind of got on there, and I thought maybe it's that competitive instinct in me again, kind of like, oh no, I did this last time, I'm gonna do it again.
You need to check if you beat a record as well, because that was 7:40.
7:40. So it'd have been, I'm not sure when it would have been last.
I think the record's been 7:21.
Yeah, so for some reason that rings a bell. Let's have a look, let's get it down.
Reference points.
So reference points again, as always, they're mandatory. Let's check week 3. Didn't do this there. Stairmaster 721 we did on a week today, last week today.
Oh.
Back day we did 711. Shoulders we did 737, so this is the highest.
Oh, 7:40, beat it.
740. But I'm happy with that.
Without even trying as well, you wasn't going to go for a record.
No, I was just gonna 740 PB. Chuffed with that. Proper chuffed.
You proved yourself wrong as well, because you kept saying, I don't want to do it, I can't do it.
You know what? I did not want to do it. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't even want to do it. I was just like, after the bike, and I felt how my quads just kind of, you know, muscled and tightened up. I was just like, no thanks. This ain't happening today. We're just gonna take it nice and easy, moderate. As soon as I got on here and I kind of pressed the button, I thought,
There's no backing
nah,
out.
I've got to get back into 15. So we did the 15, set a PB, proper happy with that. I've got now a rest day tomorrow, also a cheat day. So yeah, looking good. And today was a good session, proper good session for chest. Really happy with how it went.
Best one so far, I'd say.
By far the best.
No slip ups. The only bad thing was the waiting for the machines.
Waiting for the machines. Other than that, you know, and some people just overusing machines for absolutely no reason.
Some people using machines to text.
Using machines to text. Some people were just over training. I mean, it was like, come on now, this is ridiculous. But you know, at the end of the day, we got through the reps, got through the sets, got through the exercises, finished strong, had a great session, and I'm chuffed with that. So I think, you know, the key things for me today was like push myself. I knew I set a good foundation last week for chest, because it was the first session that kind of went according to plan. This one went even better because we knew what we was working with and we went for it today. So happy with that. So yeah, I think looking at the time, it's time to get out of here, get home, have a shower, get changed, have something to eat. So as always, stay disciplined, stay focused, keep that motivation, strive for your goals, visualize them and work towards them. You know, you catch us on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, hashtag SCA Journey and SCA Fitness TV. Make sure you check us out on all the social medias. There's loads of other stuff that you kind of see on the social medias. So make sure you check them out. Subscribe to all of the different social medias. It's all good fun. We're keeping the content coming. You know, if you're new, subscribe, comment, share, like. I'm Sam Addo, SCA Fitness TV. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.